Hey everybody, my name is Ryan Gromfin. I'm an author, speaker, chef, restaurateur, and I'm the founder of therestaurantboss.com as well as Restaurant Profit and Performance. And if everything is so important in your restaurant, then what's really important? If everything is priority one, what's priority two? How do we work on everything priority one? I used to joke about this with my old partner, whatever, if you could even call him that. Anyways, point is, moving on. He would always say, this is priority number one. And then I would come back to him. I'm like, okay, well, I've got this as priority number one, and I've got this as priority number one, and I've got this as priority number one, and I've got this as priority number one. So what do I work on? Whether it's a partner or a boss or someone who's applying that pressure to you, or whether you're putting that pressure on yourself, the reality is you can't have two priority number ones. If everything is so important, you can't work on it all at once. We have a finite amount of time in our day. So I want to give you a tool today to help you kind of deal with this a little bit. I want you to ask yourself, are you getting bogged down with the things that are urgent or the things that are important in your business? Because when urgency and important collide, urgency always wins, right? You know the feeling, right? You've got all these things that you want to work on, like you've got a big promotion coming up, or you got to get a menu done for Christmas, and then you get a phone call that there was a big problem in the dining room, or the delivery didn't show up, or the walk-in's down, and then all of a sudden that Christmas planning or that promotion planning gets pushed aside to go work on urgent. So what ends up happening is that we have this whirlwind in our lives, especially in the restaurant business, right? You're so busy, you've got all these things going on. You have great excuses for not working on the important, but the reality is if we don't work on the important, we get stuck in the urgent. And urgent will make you a living, because if you stop making a living, it becomes urgent and important, and then urgent and important always get done, right? If your income drops, you will start doing the things come hell or high water that you need to do to start making a living again. But then we go right back into this urgent where we just do enough to get by. If you want to get ahead, if you want to explode in your business, whatever it is, if you want more time with your family, more money, more freedom, more joy in your life, whatever that means to you, you have to start spending time working on the important, and it has to be as important as the urgent, if that makes sense. So we're all familiar with the 80-20 rule. If you're not, pause this video, open up a new window, Google 80-20 rule, come back. I don't want to take the time to explain it to you. All right, you're back. You know what the 80-20 rule is. So what I want you to do is I want you to start putting together your schedule, what you do every day, task by task, in 30-minute or 1 hour or 2 hour blocks of time into like iCal or Outlook, into some kind of a visual calendar. And then I want you to change the colors on things that are urgent. Something that's urgent would be like spending time on the floor, or if you're still cooking on the line, or if you're managing, or whatever it is, that's urgent stuff. That stuff needs to happen. And then important time is going to be like working on training programs, working on moving the business forward, working on new menu items, working on marketing promotions, right? That's the important time. If your calendar is not made up of 80% urgent and at least 20% important, you're going to fall behind the curve. Now, the key is not just setting up your schedule with an 80-20 of urgent and important, but actually following through on it. So if 1 week the urgent takes over and certain important tasks don't get done, let's say that only 2 hours of important tasks get done when you scheduled 8 hours of important tasks, well, guess what? You got to make up those 6 hours next week. You don't have a choice. The urgent and the important both have to get done. I know it's complicated. I know it's part of life, but it's part of running a business, and it's what's going to help you succeed at masterful levels, at huge levels. It's going to be taking more time to work on that important. So next time urgent collides with important, ask yourself the question, how urgent is this and how important is this? A lot of times we just get distracted by the bright, shiny object called urgent when we really know we need to be working on the important, and that urgent isn't really as urgent as we thought it was. I hope today's video was helpful for you, and I look forward to seeing you next week. If you have any questions about this, go ahead and put them in the comments below here. And I'm more than happy to help you kind of figure out how to do this in your schedule a little bit better. Until next week, this has been Ryan Gromfin with The Restaurant Boss and Restaurant Profit and Performance. Have a wonderful day. Hey everybody, Ryan here. I really hope you enjoyed that video. Would you mind doing me 3 really quick favors? First, would you like this video? Wherever you're watching it, there'll be a button for you to go ahead and click and like the video and then leave a comment somewhere so I could answer your questions. 2, would you go ahead and subscribe to this channel? That way I can continually deliver you the newest updates every time I release a video. And then 3, I'd like to give you something. If you're the kind of person who really wants to get ahead in life faster, I have a 90-day planner here that I'd like to give you. I use this planner every day in my business, and actually I think this is one of the reasons why I'm able to get as much done as quickly and as efficiently as I'm able to. See, every year when I sit down to plan out my year, I sit down and I do 4 of these 90-day planners because I believe that we can't get as much done in a month as we think we can, but we can get a lot more done in 3 months than we think we can. And so I've developed a system, I call it my 90-day planner system, where you can achieve just about any goal you want in 90 days if you follow this. And I'd like to give it to you completely free. Like I say, this is on my desk every single day and I use it in my business and I teach my clients how to use it. And I'd like for you to have it for free. All you have to do is head over to therestaurantboss.com/goal, GOAL. Again, that's therestaurantboss.com/goal. And then just give me your first name and email address and I'll send this right over to you, all 4 pages. Until the next time I see you, go out every day and improve the lives of your customers, your employees, your vendors, and of course, your family.